Hey guys, it's Courtney here. If you've had a class with me before, you may have watched one of my health videos I made. This is something I'm really passionate about, and although this is a communications class and we are all almost done with our communications degrees, health is something that I'm really passionate about and that I want to talk to you about, and I wanted to use my degree to help me communicate the health information that have learned about and am passionate about. And that's what I want to discuss with you today for my capstone project. And if you aren't sure what a capstone project is, that's what we do for our final communication class at Siena Heights University. It's to culminate basically everything we've learned throughout the program. So today I want to tell my audience something so important to me, and that is finding healing in my body. And I want you to find healing in your body, whatever you're struggling through. In my case, I have struggled with an autoimmune disease for a long time, okay? It's called interstitial cystitis, and that is when there's an imbalance in your body and your bladder begins to form cracks within it. And that causes a bunch of really bad pain. It is just painful almost all the time. Sitting, standing, no matter what, it's a state of pain. And I lived with it for years and years and years. And it's been really, really difficult. And although I have done a lot of exercising throughout my life, I appear to be healthy. I have tried throughout my life to eat good as far as I knew. I never really reached healing. Even with medication, even with lots of lifestyle changes, my body just would not heal, and I was without hope. So I want to tell you guys today what helped me heal and what got me out of pain. And if you're dealing with pain today, and if you are so used to that lifestyle of just so much pain, whether it be through obesity and autoimmune disease like I have, or if you have a different one like IBS or arthritis, lupus, anything like that, I want to encourage you that you can heal. I'm going to tell you what has worked for me and what is backed by a lot of recent, good, strong research, okay? I'm going to tell you to adopt a plant-based whole food diet. A plant-based whole food diet revolves around fruit, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and legumes, okay? These foods are the quickest way to get your body to heal from its state of disease, pain, and imbalance, okay? Fresh fruits and vegetables are the easiest way for your body to digest living enzymes, fresh water content, tons of minerals that your body needs. It needs it in the first place. But if you're already in a state of obesity, pain, disease like I was, your body needs these things to begin to heal itself from the state of toxicity that it's been in. Okay? So I'm going to tell you to adopt that kind of diet. Give it a try. It may just be a couple months before you start feeling so much better. I know that within a few weeks, my pain was beginning to go away, and I was not taking any medication or doing anything else except eating natural whole foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes. That's it. I cut out the meat, I cut out the dairy, and you'll see in the research that I'm going to put under this video why that works and how it has worked for so many people to really help their body heal quickly. And I'm not here speaking against another type of food. I'm saying if you want to see healing, if you want to feel better, get your energy back, and fight through this disease you have, the pain you're in, this is the best way to do it. Nature's best medicine. I'm not telling you to stop what you're on. I am not a medical doctor. I'm telling you what has truly worked for me and what is backed by a lot of good research that I will post on this video. So plant-based diets have been proven to reverse hypertension, help a great deal in weight loss. Amazing. And you'll see in the research article that I placed under this video, just recently there was a huge study done, 2017, that was done by the Journal of Nutrition and Diabetes. And they had their volunteers simply adopt a plant-based whole food diet. They didn't tell them how much they had to eat. They didn't tell them that they needed to exercise. All they did was change the way they ate, and their BMI substantially dropped. Their risk of cardiovascular disease substantially dropped. Their life satisfaction substantially went up, and their overall health, appearance, and well-being went skyward. It was amazing, and you'll see that research down below. So when we start changing what we put into our body and start using our food as medicine, it is the quickest way to healing, and I'm here to tell you because I've done it myself and I am nearly pain-free. But when we start doing it, our body is so used, most of us on a Western diet, our bodies are used to eating what we have for so long that when we introduce strictly raw fruits, vegetables, natural whole foods, it's almost not going to know what to do with itself. So if you are someone that has tried to be on a diet, someone who's tried to eat to feel better, and you notice that you feel awful for the first few weeks, well, it's because our bodies, when we start giving it real food, fruits and vegetables, those toxins that have been stored in our bodies for so long that are being released from these natural fruits and vegetables, plant-based foods, these toxins are just going crazy in our bloodstream. We're getting them out. We're cleaning our bodies out just from changing the way we eat. So if you've ever tried to be on a diet like this and you feel really crappy for a while, that's normal, and I'll tell you to expect that. Expect to feel worse before you feel better, okay? Because you are changing what your body is made up of simply by changing what you eat and getting what you eat from the ground, okay? So just know that you will feel worse. I felt worse before I got better. When I cut out the sugar, the dairy products, the meat, oh my word, not only was I so grumpy, but my body did not know how to handle it. I just was not feeling good for a while. But after a few weeks, my pain, not only from the withdrawal that was going on, but the pain in my bladder from my autoimmune disease, the pain that was naturally occurring in my body, the fatigue, started to go away. And nothing is better than that, okay? The second thing I want to tell you to start incorporating is you need to start taking care of your gut. A lot of what we struggle with as human beings starts in our gut. Okay, so obesity, autoimmune disease, fatigue, depression, anxiety, so much of it starts by our digestive system. Okay, so within our gut, within our digestive system, there is a huge community of living organisms called microbiomes, okay? And these microbiomes thrive or struggle and die due to what we put within ourselves, okay? So these microbiomes, when we feed them high fiber natural foods such as fruits and vegetables, they thrive, okay? And when it comes to microbiomes, the more the better. The more diverse, the better, because they're living within us. They are assisting us in digestion and in overall well-being, okay? So when we're eating a bunch of sugar, or even when we just aren't eating fruits and vegetables, our good bacteria is dying off, okay? And that leads to an imbalance. That means we have too much of the bad bacteria. That's your yeast, your parasites, your candida. Not good, okay? And that's what leads to inflammation and overall imbalance and feeling awful, okay? So if we want to let these good bacteria thrive, we need to allow them to be diverse and allow them to spread and allow the bad bacteria to go back down to its respective place, okay? And the best way to do that is to give your body what it needs. Whole, plant-based foods, okay? So also another good way to reintroduce your body to these good bacteria that help us to thrive is to introduce your body to a lot of good bacteria. So a lot of people will ferment their own foods, which is great and all, and you can do that if you want. There's easy ways to do it online. You just take your vegetables and you put them in a tight jar of water and a mixture of salt and other spices. It ferments them and it allows your body to have good bacteria reintroduced into it. But what I like to do is I like to take a probiotic, okay? And this probiotic is simply a pill that you take usually twice a day. And when you go get it, you can get it at your health food store. I recommend you get it from a cooler, okay? That helps it to helps the bacteria to stay alive. And take your probiotics daily. This will help your gut flora to rebuild itself and to fight those bad bacteria that are wreaking havoc on your body, okay? So probiotics, take that twice a day, and then start eating foods that naturally nourish your body. And there's also lots of drinks out there. There's kefir, there's kombucha that also introduce bacteria into the body. I really like kombucha. That's just a really good drink, especially if you want to start cutting out the bad stuff. Kombucha, it tastes like carbonated juice, and it naturally has a lot of probiotics in it. So that's a good one to try. You can get it at Meijer, Kroger, pretty much anywhere, and there's lots of different flavors, and a lot of them are really good. Or there's water kefir, which will be right next to the kombucha, and that's really good as well. I really like that. The most important thing that you need to do is trust your body, okay? Love and trust your body and know that you can heal. Most importantly, know that you can heal. And give your body what it needs. Listen to your body. If you are trying to eat the raw fruits and vegetables and your body is struggling and you're going through withdrawal and you're hurting and you just need the pain to stop, that's okay. Introduce some foods that nourish. Maybe it does have a little bit of sugar in it, or maybe you aren't ready to cut out meat and you want some soup or something that's going to help you to not feel like you are detoxing so intensely. Do that. Take your time and be gentle and loving to your body, okay? Because if you are eating a raw food diet, you're doing everything right, but mentally you are so stressed and you're struggling, well, you're just putting your body in an even more inflamed state when you are depressed, angry, upset, okay? So do eat natural whole foods, but also be aware of your mental health, your spiritual health, and what your body needs and what your body is telling you, okay? So I did try to be hardcore for a while and just did raw fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds. But after a while, it was really hard. I was going through a lot in life, and I wanted to be able to go out to a restaurant with my friends. I wanted to be able to not feel so isolated. So there were nights that I did have an alcoholic drink, or I would have tacos or whatever. Sometimes you need to give yourself that balance just so you're emotionally okay. But if you want to get on the fastest route to healing and overall health, I would tell you to go strictly plant-based, whole food diet, okay? And I would tell you to start taking care of your gut and also just love your body, trust your body, okay? Trust your body. So that's my video. That's what I want to tell you. Like I said, I'm going to have some resources down below to help give you some articles to look at and give you a little bit more information about what I talked about, okay? And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I would love to tell you about how this has helped me so much. I'm not getting paid to say any of this. I really have no reason. I get no kickbacks for saying any of this, but I never thought I would finally feel better. I never ever thought that I would feel normal, that I could do things normal people do, and I'm sitting here and I can. And I want to tell you, plant-based whole food diet has changed my life. Taking care of my gut has changed my life, and I can only see it getting better from there. So I want to encourage you, if you're sick, if you're in pain, it does get better. It really does. I didn't think I would ever get better, and I am. So thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. Please contact me if you have any questions.